Back at Westminster, where it is halftime with Augusta Prep leading Westminster 22-0. And on the field, they are getting set to honor the seniors on this Wildcat team as it is senior night, the final home game of the season for the Westminster Wildcats. AB, thoughts on the first half so far?
Sort of how we thought it might go, although Augusta Prep did sputter a little bit early. We see that they've got weapons offensively, and if you give them a step, they can score. Will Dorn showed that on a couple of plays. And they've added a dimension now with Justin Meddings, really a better passer, and they're able to come in and move Dorn to receiver. And, again, it just gives them extra weapons. So, B.J. Stone is the key to the team, but if you're Westminster, you're going to have to create some turnovers. They came very close to getting a huge one on that punt. It was called back due to the false start. They've got to create some turnovers and come up with a big play or two of their own, or it's going to be a long night. Augusta Prep's going to get an easy win.
And if you're just joining us, it is 22-0. Augusta Prep sort of showing some of the signs of what that offense was doing earlier in the season before it stumbled the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and 2 weeks ago they played a very good team and struggled. Last week they came back out of it a little bit. With some deep passing. They didn't run it as well as they have, but they threw the ball very, very effectively. But again, Westminster's a little banged up, and in all honesty, in certain spots they don't have the team speed that Augusta Prep has, but they showed glimpses. That passing game has looked effective at times. They're just going to have to iron out some of the mistakes, and again, a big play or two that goes their way and maybe get a turnover or two. Maybe we got a ball game here in the second half.
Well, as the seniors are about to be honored here, we talked about what a young team this Westminster team is. They only have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors. Your seniors on this team are Brandon Shiley, Larkin Eisen, Jewett Kitchens. We've called a lot of these names tonight. John Gaylor, Heston Karide, we have not called his name tonight. Those are your seniors for Westminster as they are being honored here tonight. Well, each week we always pay a visit to our host school and shine the spotlight on our hosts. And this week, of course, that is Westminster Schools of Augusta.
I think what makes Westminster so unique is that we are looking to grow students to be well-rounded in all areas, academically, spiritually, socially, physically. I look at King David and I look at some of the things in his life, what he was good at. He was a warrior, he played music, he was all these things, and being a Christian school, that's kind of a great example for us, and that's what we're trying to do here, create young men and women kind of in that same mold. Put God first, I really believe that. That's just something special for our school. I know there's other Christian schools in the area, but I think that coupled with what I talked about, well-roundedness of a young man or young woman, to me that's what sets us apart from all the other schools. That's what we're looking to do with our young men and women. We're just challenging, we're challenging, we're looking to really help kids grow in that area, to be the best that they can be, excel in excellence there. Friday nights here are so fun, especially when you play a crosstown rival. The atmosphere is kind of tight to the field. People setting up the chairs game day. It's just a lot of fun. We're more veteran than last year. We had a lot of young guys that had not played a lot of football. They got a year's experience last year, and now this year we have a really good group of seniors. Great senior leadership. So it's just been really special. It's been a special season. It has grown a lot. When I first came in, just the teaching of the game, and the prior coaches did a really good job of that too, but we were still dealing with teaching football. And now we're getting, as we go through it, they're learning. Football is so much more than just a game. We're here as coaches to teach these young men many different life lessons from all, and football is just a great tool for that. Just to go to practice when you don't feel like going to practice, or having to go to do pride drill when you don't feel like doing it. There's going to be many times when they get older, when they got to do something that they don't feel like doing, but they got to find a way to do it. These guys just go and be good fathers committed to their families, be great role models in society. This Friday night we'll have returning players, back to ones that I've coached to ones that have played previously. That just adds to it atmosphere too, to where alumni, they have kids, and it's just a family atmosphere that everyone buys into. Hey, Friday night, we're gonna go put our chairs out. We're gonna be out here. We're gonna watch Westminster football.
Handing me this.
And
So
back live at Westminster, where they continue to honor the seniors, not just the, as you can see, not just the senior football players, but also the cheerleaders and seniors for several other athletic teams here at Westminster.
Always big night, special night for and we're seeing more of that. We're going to see homecoming games. We're going to see senior night, that kind of thing. It's homecoming at a few places tonight, North Augusta for one, so it is a special night for those folks. Matter of fact, at Evans, I think it's homecoming as well, and we'll see Evans next week. Got some stats from the first half as well, John, and as we imagine, it was pretty one-sided. The rushing yards especially, 189 yards on the ground from Augusta Prep, just 21 from Westminster. Passing yards, Westminster has an advantage, 71 to 53, but total yardage, 242 to 92. Augusta Prep does have a couple of turnovers. That's helped slow down their offense a little bit. And the individual star would be B.J. Stone, 12 carries for 110 yards tonight. And also Will Dorn, a touchdown run, a touchdown catch, and he caught two two-point conversions as well.
Here's the one stat that I want. How many flags were there?
All right, let's go to the penalties. He's working on it now. Hey, he had to break out the big calculator.
We always refer to Nathan Edwards. That's who we're talking about
Nathan.
right there.
This is our guy.
Love that hat.
He had to. You see, right now he's working feverishly. That phone is smoking right now, trying to get the total number of penalties. We have had some penalties, and you see that a lot early in the year. But as we get further into the season, I mean, this is game 8 for Westminster, game 7 for Augusta Prep. But it's been a little bit sloppy out there.
17 penalties
combined
in the first half. So we had 26 in the Laney-Screven County game a couple of weeks ago. So we're far short of our season record.
9 less. 17's a lot, though, in the first half. There's a look at Augusta Prep. Well, again, in the second half, Westminster's just going to if they're not going to be able to get back in it without a big play or two and without some turnovers. They need to be really opportunistic, grabbing the ball, trying to strip. When a player's holding or running back up, you got to come in and strip the thing. They got to do whatever they can do to get that football.
And we will look ahead to the second half and run down some other scores from across the area when we come back. It is halftime at Westminster with the Wildcats trailing Augusta Prep 22-0. Back live at Westminster. We are still at halftime with the Augusta Prep Cavaliers leading at 22-0. And as the cheerleaders entertain the crowd here at the half, let's take a look at how we got where we are, AB.
That's right. Look at the first half highlights, and a lot of highlights for that Augusta Prep offense as they've got it into the end zone 3 times. Let's take a look at how it all started, because they did come out right off the bat with a nice drive down the field. As there's Will Dorn at quarterback, handing it to Stone, and B.J. Stone almost untouched in the end zone for an easy score. And then they stalled a little bit. They did get the 2-point conversion, and then they stalled. And then Dorn with a long run, 69-yarder, just showing his speed here as he hit the hole full speed and just took it to the house with an easy touchdown. And Dorn wasn't done because he would score again on a nice pass from Justin Meddings. Watch Meddings step into this throw right there, just right on the target, touchdown. And Augusta Prep at that point was up 20-0, and they would go for 2. And Will Dorn, who already had 1 2-point conversion, would also get the 2-point conversion here from B.J. Stone. Stone, it looked like they were going to run the ball. They give it to Stone, and then Stone just takes a step and then tosses it over to Dorn for the easy 2-point conversion. And that's where we're at, 22-0 Augusta Prep, with Will Dorn having a big game, B.J. Stone having a big game. The people we were talking about prior to the game, they've come out tonight and played well.
Going to be a tough call for us for the McDonald's offensive and defensive players of the game. We also have to pick the Augusta Payne Center hit of the game, and we have a few nominees there as well.
Yeah, two specifically, and let's take a look at the first one here. Augusta Prep with the football, and boy, Larkin Eisen just came in and delivered a blow to B.J. Stone. So B.J. Stone said, okay, I got that. So he delivers a hit of his own after this beautiful one-handed catch. Right here, he throws it out in the flats. The catch is made, and then watch Stone, just perfect form tackling, got the shoulder in, lifts him off the ground. He was actually called for a flag on that play.
That was a controversial play.
Yeah, a little bit of controversy there, but 2 big hits there.
With the benefit of hindsight and replay, we have determined that should not have been a personal foul. So we're including it as a nominee for the Augusta Payne Center hit of the game. Other scores from around the area, AB.
Got a bunch of them thanks to Nathan. Let's go through them. Evans, that offense has been rolling all year. They continue tonight. They lead Alcoby. It is 30-3. Staying in Georgia, Greenbrier and Lakeside, we figured it might be a tight one. It has been so far. 17-14. Greenbrier leads Lakeside in the third quarter. Grovetown was down 18-zip to Heritage out of Conyers, but they battle back. They lead at 21-18, and they get the ball to start the second half. Burke County, it is 35-6 over Cross Creek at the half. That 35 or 55? It's 55. I was going to say they had 35 early on. 55-6. Burke County at the half over Cross Creek. Thompson struggled early with Hepswood. It was 14-10. Thompson has scored 28 points since that point. They lead at 42-10 there at halftime. Washington County over Blakely County, it's 14-6. Glen Hills leading Laney 24-8 at halftime. Jefferson County showing Harlem again that the power in that region is Screven County and Jefferson County. Jefferson County leads Harlem 42-zip in the third quarter. Westside over Josie, it's 21-14. They are still in the first half. Aquinas shutting out Warren County, it's 31-0 in that one. They are in the second quarter. Also, Lincoln County hammering Hancock Central, 28-zip. Lincoln County going to break out of their losing streak. They've lost 4 in a row. Washington Wilkes leads Greene County. It's 19-6 in that one. Lee Academy leads Augusta Christian. It's 27-0. Midland Valley right now holding a 7-point lead on Aiken. It's 21-14 as we go over to South Carolina. Silver Bluff leads Allendale 7-zip. North Augusta on homecoming night for the Jackets. It's 28-7. They lead Airport in the second. Also, you've got Swansea and Strom Thurmond. Strom Thurmond leads that one 21-13 in the second. South Aiken leads Orangeburg 14-zip. Also, Batesburg or Leesville right now leads Barnwell. Barnwell's undefeated, 5-0, but they trail 27-6 in the second. And Fox Creek on top of Eau Claire out of Columbia right now, 14-6. They are in the first. All those scores again, thanks to our buddy Nathan Edwards on a full moon. Is that
beautiful?
What would you consider that, John?
You know what? It looks full to me. I don't know. I'd have to consult the
The
weather
layman,
guys.
it looks full. A meteorologist out there is calling us an idiot. No, it's not. But it looks good. Beautiful night, though.
Augusta Prep has made its way back onto the field, and the Wildcats should be returning here in just a moment. So we are almost set for the second half. AB, what are we looking for?
Well, real quick, too, wanted to mention something. We mentioned Larkin Eisen, who is committed to play at Princeton Ivy League. I want to give a big kudos to a basketball player from Augusta Prep this week. We found out Ryan Jolly, a rising senior guard, 6'2", 6'3" guard. He is committed to the Naval Academy to play basketball, so really happy for him. Good player that's emerged the last 2 years as one of the better guards in the area. And, when you're going there, you're set, whatever you do. Whether you make it in basketball or not, that Naval Academy appointment is pretty special.
And there have been some big-name basketball players to come out of the Naval Academy.
One real big one.
One that
he arrived at 6'6". He left at 7'1". David Robinson, of course,
sir.
One of the all-time greats, a member of the Dream Team.
So we look forward to the second half. What are we looking at?
Well, again, I think for Augusta Prep, I don't know how much they're going to throw. I think you're going to see more of B.J. Stone and Will Dorn and maybe even some other guys running the ball because they do have a lead, although this is their arch rival. So maybe in that third quarter we see some more passing with Justin Medding. And, again, I think if you're Westminster, they've had some success throwing the football. They've got to do much of that. And then also, again, it's going to require a big play. It's going to require somebody on defense just stepping up and saying, I'm going to get the football for my team. That's what they need. And they need it early to really establish, give them some confidence going in. The first 5 minutes of the second half, so important.
All right. Well, it's the time every game where we take it down to the field and honor our Greater Augusta Sports Council Ray Guy Award punters of the game. And for that, we go down once again to Matt Lane.
That's right, John. Joined here on the field with our two Ray Guy, Augusta Sports Council Ray Guy punters of the game. First, though, I want to talk to Tim McLean, board member of the Augusta Sports Council. I know you guys are coming off one of your main events of the year, the half Ironman, another successful year. Signed on for 3 more years, I believe. We did. Another three more years that'll be here locally. But can you just talk about how exciting it is to kind of be able to recognize punters each and every game for Game Night Live?
It's great. I mean, as part of the Sports Council, we're glad to do that and recognize them. Being the host of the Ray Guy Award, we wanted to start recognizing more of the local punters and try to publicize the award a lot more in and of itself.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Ray Guy Award takes place for the college football award show at the end of the college football season. Can you just speak to that, how exciting that is being a part of, the best in college football?
Well, it's always good to be recognized as the best as what you do. Ray Guy was one of those. As we all know, he's a local guy from the area, from Thompson, and it's been an honor for us to help support the award and present it every year.
Well, very good. Let's hand out some awards first from Augusta Prep. We're going to give the award to Palmer Batchelder, not only playing the role of punter, but also offense and defense. And then for Westminster, Noah Jordan, also number 8, 2 number 8s. And real quick, Palmer, can you just speak to, I know you said you play multiple positions. Any other sports you play over at Augusta Prep?
Yeah, I play baseball. That's the only other sport. So,
what do you enjoy most about playing sports in high school?
it just keeps me in shape, and it's just something to do. I'm just not sitting at home, I'm active. It keeps me healthy.
And for Noah, real quick, can you just speak to how exciting it is to play high school football with all of your buddies each and every Friday night?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great experience. It's fun to come out here and play under the lights on Friday nights, and it's nothing like it.
That's right. Thank you guys for joining us for the Augusta Sports Council Ray Guy Award Punters of the Game. Back to you, John.
All right, Matt Lane, the Wildcats are retaking the field. We are almost ready for the second half of play. Augusta Prep leads Westminster 22-0. We will come back with the second half kickoff right after this.